PlayStation 5, what we know so far. As millions of fans around the world are waiting for a glimpse of PlayStation 5, here's what we know so far about the most anticipated gaming console of all time. Welcome to the factory. Number 1. It's confirmed. With an interview for Golem.de, Sony CEO Sean Layden has confirmed that PlayStation 5 is in the making. He did not reveal the date or release any of the specifications. It could be because it's not been that long since PlayStation 4 hit the markets. One has to assume that the reason for Sony not revealing much is also because of Xbox One X's release. However, the good news is that it is confirmed and it's in the making. Number 2. How can it do better? Unless Sony has an 8K resolution planned for the console, PS5 might not have much to offer in terms of visual enhancements. With the introduction of Xbox One X, gaming consoles have achieved the highest visual quality ever. Games can now be played in 4K. Sony has always been careful about not updating consoles for the sake of it. Hence, the PS5 will definitely have unknown technological and design revelations that will blow our minds once they set up the release date. Number 3. The inside word. With no official word from Sony, it's difficult to know exactly when we might get to see a PS5. So all we have for the moment is the guesswork of industry analysts to go on. Analysts are predicting we could see the PlayStation 5 as soon as 2018, but the most likely outcome is 2019. In an interview with the Wall Street Journal, analyst Damien Thong, who previously predicted the PS4 Pro and Slim, suggested that the console would arrive in the latter half of 2018. Another analyst, however, believes we'll have to wait a little longer. Speaking to Gaming Bolt, Michael Pachter said that he thinks the PS5 will be a half step and will be backwards compatible with the PS4 Pro. He doesn't think we'll see it until 2019 or 2020, but probably 2019. This slightly later release, he says, would make more sense as it would fall in line with predictions for when the 4K TV market in the US will reach 50%. I think Sony has probably got the next console cycle lined up already, he says. I think they already know what they've got to do. More recently, Pachter reiterated this claim, saying that Sony would most likely release the new console in 2020. He added that at this time he thinks the PS4 Pro will become the base model PlayStation and will see a reduction in price. Number 4. Design. Sony Computer Entertainment President and CEO Andrew House spoke at the PS4's launch about how deciding to put hard disks and 8 GB of RAM in the PS4 were both billion-dollar decisions. The fact that Sony has now made external hard drive support possible for the PS4 and Pro is a step in the right direction, and this is something that could be carried over for the PS5, which will undoubtedly have to deal with even larger 4K assets. Number 5. When can we expect it? So perhaps 2020 might be the year in which Sony unleashes the PS5 on the world as the first native 4K consoles with wireless VR, as long as Microsoft doesn't get there first. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the factory for daily facts.